We're en route this morning to a cattle market in which we're going to look at the cattle that are up for sale for the season of Qurbani. Now, Qurbani is a very important time here in Somaliland simply because the poorest of the communities barely get an opportunity to consume any meat here at all. What is consumed here largely is goat meat, camel and cow in that particular order. And the cost is significantly lower than many other parts of the world. For example, you could give a goat sacrifice here for just £38 and a camel for just £550, a cow a little over £300. So it's very important that we spare a thought for the people here in Somaliland, especially given that the drought, there's still the after effect of that drought. Although it's raining sparsely, many people, you've got to remember, lost their crops. When I came here a few months ago, there were hundreds of families that had lost all their goats. Their goats had died, their cows had died, their camels had died. So this year, even those people who would otherwise sell some of their cattle during the season of Qurbani have nothing to sell and, of course, nothing to consume. Here in Somaliland, just as the season of Qurbani is about to start, we're here in one of the cattle markets that they have here. Now, giving a goat Qurbani here in Somaliland is as little as just £38 to sacrifice a goat here. Now, let us remind ourselves. Now, the season of Qurbani isn't about doing the very minimum. Remember, Allah says in the Quran, it's not the meat nor the blood that reaches Allah. What reaches Allah is indeed your piety. And we should also remind ourselves that the Prophet ﷺ gave over 100 Qurbani himself. Gave over 100 Qurbani. Now, if you look behind me, that's all of these goats that are here were sacrificed himself. And in one narration it is said that he actually did the sacrifice with his own hands of 63 and then passed over to one of the companions to continue. Now think about maximizing your Qurbani this year, especially here in Somaliland, because here we had the drought a few months ago. There's still a massive food shortage and the consumption of meat is very, very rare for the poorest of people in the most remote areas of Somaliland. So here we're able to do that Qurbani for just £38 for one Qurbani of a goat. Here in Somaliland, camels are consumed on a regular basis and camel meat is actually quite popular. So you can actually give a Qurbani of a camel here for just £550. Now that will allow you to put 10 names on that sacrifice. And let's also remind ourselves that at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, camels were being sacrificed regularly. So you could also give a camel this year. And a camel, it is said, can feed up to 40 families this season of Qurbani, inshallah.